Now back to Inside West Virginia Politics with Mark Curtis.
Welcome back to Inside West Virginia Politics. We're continuing our discussion on high tech here in West Virginia, and now we're moving the conversation over to the airport, which has such an important relationship with the high tech park. Joining me now is Rick Rock from the North Central Regional Airport. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Let's start out by talking about the most exciting announcement coming here recently to the airport. Some of these federal and state grants. Tell me, what's that money going to end up going to?
Well, eventually it's going to go to adding jobs. Really, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to strengthen and diversify the economy of West Virginia, keep people here, bring people back, and create some flat land, and just add hope and opportunity to the people of West Virginia.
How important is it for this region to have a strong airport and to have this money going to making it even better than it is now?
It's essential to have a strong airport for a region. You know, West Virginia, that connects you to the whole world. You know, we're basically one stop to anywhere in the world, and the whole world's one stop to us. And as you're trying to grow business, people always want to know how easy is it to get there. And when you have to fly 2 hours away to drive in and all the hassle that goes with that, when you're able to come directly into the community, have reliable air service, it's just a game changer for us in North Central West Virginia.
Now, we talked to Jim Estep earlier in the show about how important it is to make sure that the airport is strong and that it has connections to D.C., to some of these bigger hubs when they're bringing businesses in. Have you seen that already?
Well, we have, and Jim's played a great role in the development of our airport. And you just see the amount of people that are coming back to West Virginia and just open us back up to the world. You just see a lot of things, the great things that are happening. Bombardier recently and some of their actions with Mitsubishi, and you saw the vibrancy of the airport, and you see it growing, you see momentum building. And it's exciting to see.
And tell me, what's the connection for some people who may not really see it between the airport and high tech? We're obviously here at the high tech park.
Well, I mean, you know, high tech's important to every sector of any business that you have out there, but especially aerospace. You know, to be able to have that instant communication, to be able to have just all the infrastructure that you need to be able to do business on a high level. So there's no doubt it's important as we go out and we try to recruit additional airlines and whatnot to be able to say we have this park with all these great federal anchors, and everything they're doing is just a great plus for us, and it makes my job a lot easier.
And right now you do have partnerships with a couple of the airlines. You said it's been a big summer. Could we be seeing more commercial flights coming out of the airport here? You
know, you can go and you prove yourself, and that's what we've been able to do, is go out this summer and really have the best summer in the history of the airport. And we think it's going to be the biggest year ever in our airport's history. So when you have that kind of success, you know, success breeds success, and we hope that we just continue to grow on that, build on that momentum.
You know, in the last year we had Vice President Mike Pence fly his aircraft into your airport. How cool was that to see come in and have other people see that as well?
Well, I mean, it's historical. You know, for West Virginia, you know, to have those kind of, you know, big names come in and visit our state and see what we're really all about, and to have the infrastructure to bring them in and the airport being a part of it. I mean, it's a wonderful thing.
And tell me about some of the other exciting things that are happening over there. I know, obviously, there's quite a bit going on in this area.
Well, the airport is, we just redid, every 5 years we get an economic impact study done. Our airport provides a $1.1 billion annual economic impact, which is just amazing for what that means to our, you know, this part of the state, but the whole state. We're trying to continue just to grow that, to, you know, have more people come in, build off the companies that we do have now, make sure that they can expand to their greatest potential, and have them, they're the best salesmen, you know, for our airport and what we're trying to do. Try to create flat land. We have, you know, another 100 acres that we're going to build right by the airport, so we can just continue to have it available and ready when somebody wants it.
And obviously a lot of federal agencies are partnering with the high-tech park here. One of their busiest flights is going to be to D.C. How nice is it to be that close? It's a half-hour flight, and is that a big selling point, do you see, with other businesses as well?
Oh, there's no doubt. When you're able just to get anywhere and just to hear people locally, and this is my hometown, and be able to see them come in and out, so excited, and just the quality of life it provides to the regular residents, and then the business people that take advantage of it for business, that just, you can really see the synergy grow and the excitement. It's great. I think it shows that we have success in the past of bringing these federal anchors with the FBI and what they're doing. I just think the future is very bright.
Excellent. A lot of really exciting things happening here at the High-Tech Park. Rick Rock, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And we're going to have much more Inside West Virginia Politics and continue this discussion coming up next.